Losing a loved one is undeniably one of life's most challenging experiences. As you navigate the complex emotions and the heavy burden of grief, families are often faced with a daunting set of unfamiliar legal and financial responsibilities.
One of those responsibilities is navigating the probate process. If your loved one resided in Norfolk County, Massachusetts, this journey begins at the Norfolk Probate and Family Court. This video serves as a comprehensive guide to help you understand the steps involved, though it is important to remember this is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice.
When a loved one passes away in Norfolk County, Massachusetts, their estate often must go through a formal legal process known as probate. Whether you are dealing with the Norfolk Probate and Family Court in Canton or managing affairs from afar, navigating this system is a necessary step. But what exactly does probate mean? At its core, probate is the court-supervised procedure for administering a deceased person's estate. It serves as a protective legal framework, ensuring that final wishes are honored, outstanding debts and taxes are paid, and the remaining assets are legally transferred. Think of it as a secure transition. Assets such as a family home, bank accounts, or vehicles enter the probate process. Once all legal obligations are resolved, the court oversees the flow of these assets, officially distributing them to the rightful beneficiaries. A major question for families in Norfolk County is whether probate is even necessary. Generally, probate is required when someone dies owning assets solely in their name, but there are efficient alternatives. Assets held jointly, or bank accounts with a payable on death designation, typically bypass the probate court entirely and transfer directly to the beneficiary. For smaller estates, you might qualify for a simplified process called voluntary administration. In Massachusetts, this streamlined option is available if the estate consists entirely of personal property valued at $30,000 or less, plus one vehicle. It saves families significant time and court fees. Additionally, many common assets naturally skip probate. Life insurance payouts and retirement accounts with designated beneficiaries transfer automatically. However, if you need to sell a home solely owned by the deceased, going through the probate process is legally required to clear the title and finalize the sale. Welcome to the Norfolk Probate and Family Court. If you are dealing with family law or estate matters in Norfolk County, this is your destination. The court is located at 35 Shawmut Road in Canton, Massachusetts. You can reach their main office by calling 781-830-1200. Inside, you will find dedicated judges who preside over hearings and knowledgeable court clerks ready to assist you. While they cannot give legal advice, the clerks at the registry are essential for guiding you through the filing procedures. The court handles a wide array of sensitive legal cases. This includes probate matters like administering wills, handling estates, and establishing guardianships. It also covers family law cases, serving as the venue for divorces, child custody disputes, and support arrangements. Navigating formal probate in Norfolk County involves several distinct steps. Step 1 begins with filing the petition. You must submit the original will, a certified death certificate, and the official court forms. Step 2 requires notifying interested parties. The court issues a citation, which must be published or mailed, ensuring heirs and creditors are aware of the proceedings. In Step 3, if there are no objections, a judge appoints the personal representative, granting them letters testamentary. This provides the legal authority to manage the estate. Step 4 involves asset discovery. Within 3 months of appointment, the representative must compile a detailed digital inventory of the estate's assets, including houses, vehicles, and bank accounts. Step 5 tackles debts and taxes. The representative must settle valid creditor claims, pay outstanding bills, and file necessary returns, like the Massachusetts estate tax form. Step 6 requires a careful review. An accountant or the representative prepares a detailed financial ledger, documenting all income and expenses during the administration. Step 7 brings the process near completion with the distribution of assets. Beneficiaries receive their rightful inheritances, verified through bank transfer notifications and distribution documents. Finally, Step 8 is closing the estate. Once everything is settled, a final accounting is filed, and the court officially closes the probate case, ending the legal journey. Navigating the probate process in Norfolk County requires patience and preparation. A common question families ask is, exactly how long does this take? For a simple, uncontested estate, the process might wrap up in 6 months to a year. However, complex estates with disputes, multiple properties, or hard-to-value assets can stretch the timeline significantly. Alongside the time commitment, the probate process also carries notable financial costs that families need to prepare for. You will encounter various expenses along the way. These generally include initial Norfolk County court filing fees, which vary based on the estate's overall size, as well as attorney fees, executor compensation, and professional appraisal fees for real estate. Fortunately, there are proven strategies to minimize these expenses. Proactive estate planning, such as creating trusts or utilizing voluntary administration for smaller estates, can save families significant money. Finally, keep an eye on potential taxes. The Massachusetts estate tax threshold is currently $2 million, though tax laws are subject to change. Consulting a qualified attorney early is the best way to smoothly navigate the Norfolk Probate Court. Navigating probate doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Start with the official Norfolk Probate and Family Court website for up-to-date forms. For further guidance, the Massachusetts Trial Court Law Libraries offer extensive self-help guides, while the Massachusetts Bar Association can connect you with qualified local attorneys through their reference service. Assembling the right professional team is also critical. An experienced elder law attorney can provide tailored advice, while certified public accountants and financial advisors are invaluable for handling complex tax filings and managing estate assets responsibly. Finally, remember that probate often happens during a difficult time of loss. Don't hesitate to lean on local support groups or community organizations to help you process the emotional toll alongside your legal responsibilities. How long does probate typically take? In Norfolk, an uncomplicated estate might settle in 6 to 9 months, while complex cases can take over a year. What if someone dies without a will? The estate is considered intestate. Massachusetts laws of intestacy will dictate how assets are distributed, usually prioritizing spouses and children. What is the difference between an executor and an administrator? An executor is named in a will, while an administrator is appointed by the court when there isn't a will. How do you find a will? Start by searching the deceased's personal papers, safe deposit boxes, or reaching out to their attorney. Can I avoid probate? Yes. Certain assets like life insurance with named beneficiaries, jointly owned property, or assets held in a living trust bypass the probate process entirely. Navigating the Norfolk Probate Court doesn't have to be an overwhelming journey. With the right information, you and your family can handle the process with confidence and peace of mind. If you found this guide helpful, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. For more support, visit us at funeralus.com. The information in this video is for informational purposes only and is not legal advice. Always consult with a qualified attorney for your specific situation. Thank you for watching.